If you're having trouble losing weight, experiencing digestive issues, or simply looking for longevity, intermittent fasting can help. Thanks for tuning in to Tailored Health, and let's dive in. Intermittent fasting is otherwise referred to as time-restricted eating. This means that you shorten the window of hours where you're eating and extend the period of time where you're fasting. There are many different ways to go about intermittent fasting. The simplest way is to start with a 12-hour fast. And how you accomplish this is to stop eating by 7 p.m. and then not eat breakfast until 7 a.m. That's a 12-hour fast. But then you can expand outward from there. Maybe you do 13 hours, 14 hours. There's a such thing as a 16-8 fast, where you fast for 16 hours and restrict your feeding window to just 8 hours. People will also utilize 20-hour fasts, where you're just drinking water, herbal tea, and possibly taking supplements during that 20-hour window. So you're just eating for 4 hours a day. Others will do a whole 24-hour fast and incorporate that 1 to 2 times a week. And then there's this whole other approach, which is called 5-2 dieting. And this is more about calorie restriction rather than fasting. But essentially for 5 days a week, you're eating normal. And then for 2 days a week, you restrict your caloric intake to just 500 to 600 calories. So this is a form of fasting, but it's not about the time-restricted eating. Intermittent fasting has a plethora of benefits, weight loss being one of them, as it is known to increase human growth hormone and help to suppress insulin, your fat storage hormone. You are also decreasing your caloric intake, especially if you're closing the kitchen earlier at night, as many of my clients tend to do a lot of their snacking at night, especially the working professionals who come home and sitting in front of the TV with snacks is a way to veg and de-stress from a long day. This technique can also help improve energy levels because digestion is one of the most energetically demanding processes that your body does. So by giving yourself less food, you're giving your digestive system a rest so that it can do other functions in the body, like keep the metabolism going, repair and restore the hormones, do cellular damage control, which leads to the next series of benefits, which is decreasing inflammation and extending longevity. This is due to a process called autophagy. And when you are fasting greater than 12 hours, your body starts to flip into this mode where it's cleaning up all of the damaged cells, getting them out, doing a lot of detox, but you're also starting to tap into your fat stores for fuel. So this helps with weight loss, also anti-aging, brain power, memory, cognitive function. Intermittent fasting can also help improve digestive issues, such as bloating, gas, constipation, acid reflux. And the reason for this is because when you go longer periods of time between your meals, you actually let your system get hungry and build up your natural digestive enzymes so that you're ready to break down the next meal that comes in. It's actually a good idea to not eat all the time. Go through periods of time where you're eating less, sometimes you're eating more. This actually keeps your metabolism guessing and fueled, which can help in so many different areas. If you're just getting started with fasting, I recommend going for that 12-hour window. Again, once you go 12 hours, without eating, your body starts to dip into your fat stores for fuel, which can help with that weight loss. And then anytime beyond those 12 hours, you start to do that cellular damage control. So getting rid of damaged cells, free radicals, helping to keep your system youthful and functioning properly. So start with that 12-hour window. Maybe you stop eating by 7 p.m. and don't eat breakfast till 7 a.m. to start. Then, if you do great with that, maybe try extending 1 more hour and 1 more hour, aiming for that 13 or 14-hour window of fasting and shortening your feeding window. If that feels good for you, the next step would be to expand your fasting window to that 16 hours, and so on and so forth, until maybe you do that 24-hour fast every now and again to just allow your system to do a lot of damage control. One tip I have for you if you're just starting with intermittent fasting is instead of skipping breakfast, skip dinner or eat earlier dinners. That will really help with your metabolism, especially if weight loss is a goal for you. Now, if you've tried intermittent fasting and it hasn't been working for you, or you're a woman and you're wondering if this is a good approach for you, should I start intermittent fasting? Can it actually be harmful? Make sure you tune into next week's video. I'm going to be talking all about intermittent fasting in women, what you need to know, because the approach for women is different than the approach for men. I hope this helped you to understand a little bit more about the benefits of intermittent fasting and how to get started with it. If you liked this video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Every week, I'm coming at you with new videos, sharing something like this, a technique that you can start incorporating into your daily regime to be your healthiest self. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.